Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to live yoga online. And it's 1 hour, about 60 minutes, and it's a yin and yang class. And my name is Jennifer. So let's begin with laying on your mat, coming to Shavasana pose. For those at home who need to yoga, not sure what that is, just basically in English called corpse pose. Just laying down, feet about max width apart, hands away from your body, and just close your eyes, and I'd like you to focus on your breath. Breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. Inhale, belly rises. Exhale, bring it down. Just a few more breaths. Shift your awareness to your breath. Two more breaths. Let's begin to wiggle your fingers and then wiggle your toes. And circle your wrists and ankles. Draw your hands over your head. Have your feet coming together. And take a breath. Inhale, stretching and lengthening. Point your toes away from your body. As you exhale, just relax. One more time. Inhale, lengthen, stretching it out. Exhale, just relax. Very good. Let's hug your right knee to the body. Keep your left leg straight. And just flex your left toes to the ceiling and squeeze that knee in towards the body. Stay here for 3 breaths. Let's extend your right leg to the ceiling, interlacing fingers behind your right thigh. Okay, you can still need to circle your ankle. Go ahead, if you wish. Or keep it still and pulling that leg towards your head, stretching for another breath. Now slowly walk your hands towards your right ankle or your foot and just pulling that foot towards your forehead, your head towards your leg, and breathe for a few more breaths. Press your navel down. Very good. Now keep your right knee bent. We're going to come to one leg happy baby pose. So let's have your right hand, grab your right foot from the outside and pulling that, pushing it down, the right knee towards the floor, and breathe for a few breaths. And now let you keep that knee bent, right knee bent, just pulling it further outside to the right as much as you can, feeling that stretch. Pressing the lower back down towards the mat. For those who can, slowly straighten the right leg out. Extend to the right side. You can use your left hand, press down your left thigh. Try not to lift your left glute off the mat. And breathe here for a few more breaths. One more breath. Keep the right leg straight. You can switching hands, bring it back to the center. You still keep the right leg straight. You're going to come to a twist. Left hand placed outside your shin or your calf. Right hand extend to the right side. Inhale first. Then exhale, twisting it. Bring the right leg to the left side. Pressing down your right shoulder to the mat. Gazing over to your right. Fingers. Try to maintain both legs straight as much as you can. If you have very tight hamstring, it's okay to keep your right leg bent a bit. Just a few more breaths. One more breath. Very good. That's coming back to the center. You can bend both knees, sway side to side. And now, interlace the fingers onto your left shin. Keep the left knee bent, and then keep the right leg straight. And the right heel contact the mat, and stay here for a few breaths. Keep on pressing the left knee towards your body. Breathing it in through your nose and out through your nose. Extend your left leg to the ceiling, interlacing the fingers behind your left thigh. Again, you can stay still, or do you need to circle your ankles? Go ahead. It's yogi's choice. Stretching your hamstring here. And now let's walk your hands towards your left ankles and your left foot. And then, again, pulling your head and your shin towards each other. And breathe a few breaths. Very good. Lower down your head. Let's come into one leg happy baby pose. Bend your left knee, reach your left hand, and grab your foot from the outside. Again, pulling that left knee down towards the mat and stay for a few breaths. And now move the left knee towards further to the left side to deepen that stretch. Anytime you feel any pain in a pose, you can come out of it, or try not to go in too so deep. Very good. Coming back to the center, straighten your left leg. We're going to come to a twist. This time, left hand outside your left calf. Extend the left hand out into T position. Inhale first, exhale, twisting. Again, this time your left side of the head towards the ceiling. Keep the left shoulder touch the mat and breathe for a few breaths. You have a very tight T-bend. This is a very good position to stretch. And then slowly bring it back. And you're gonna, this time, again, if you can, keep the left knee bent or straight. Extend the left leg out. If you can, straight out the left knee. Extend it out to the side here and breathe. You can grab your foot. Hold on to your foot, your ankles, or your calf. Whatever works for you. Or for those at home have a towel, you can use the towel as a strap. And then place your right hand onto your right thigh. Beautiful. Coming back to the center. Bend both knees, swing side to side. Massaging your back, massaging your kidneys. Let's place your hands behind your thigh. Let's give yourself 3 spinal roll up. 3 times, massaging the entire spine. Very good. And we're going to come to tabletop. top. So coming to all fours, bring your knees down towards the mat, and your palms should be shoulders width apart. And knees hips width apart. Let's come to cat and cow. We're onto that warming up your spine. Inhale, just lift your chest forward, chin up, arching your back. Exhale, tuck your tailbone in, round your back. Inhale, arching, lift up, chest forward. Exhale, round. Two more times. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Very good. Let's extend your right leg. So this position to the right side. And point your right toes towards your head. Toes towards your head. So wherever you're looking, your gaze will be that way. You're going to push back. So sit onto your left heel and stretching it. Reach your hands forward. And breathe as much as you can for a few breaths. Here, palms should be shoulders width apart. You have really tight angle. You're going to feel it here as well. One more breath. Very good. Let's come into your left knee. Keep your right leg where it is. You're going to come to side bend, gate pose. So right hand can slide along your right leg. Inhale, raise your left hand up. Exhale, side bend. And breathe here. Again, your left shoulder should be to the ceiling. You can look up towards the ceiling and stretching it. One more breath. Very good. Come back into your all fours. Again, bring the right knee back. Let's work into the other leg. Extend the left leg out. Remember, your left toes points towards wherever your head pointing it. So your toes pointing the same way. Push your right hip towards your right heel. Reach your hands forward and stretching it out here and breathe for a few breaths. One more breath. Very good. Come into your right knee. Keep your left leg where it is. Come to gate pose. Let's slide the left hand along your left leg. Inhale, raise your right hand up. Exhale, side bending and stretching it out here. Again, right shoulder lifting and point towards the ceiling. Try not to cave in like this. Just lift up right chest up. Beautiful. Coming back. Let's come to your first down dog. You can just extend your hands forward a little bit. Curl your toes. Just lifting your knee up. Your first downward dog. Press your shoulders away from your ears. Take this moment, stretching on your hamstring. You can pedal your feet a bit. Just a few more breaths. Let's inhale, lift your heels off the mat. Exhale, pressing it down. Inhale, lift your heels up. Exhale, pressing it down. Let's look forward. You can hop or step up. You bring your feet towards your hands. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, rise up. Hands back in the prayer position. Let's do a few flows. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, straight back. Hop or step back. Chaturanga. Up dog. And down dog. Look forward. Hop or step up. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward. Inhale, rise up. Hands back in prayer position. One more time. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift. step back, down to chaturanga, but this time bring yourself all the way down to the mat. Your chest, your thighs to the mat. Gonna come to cobra push-ups. So bring your chin to the mat. Just that chest in your hands for a bit. So your elbow should be 90 degrees. So your palms kind of low towards your lower ribs. Hug the elbows in. Roll your shoulders back. Just lifting, keep your elbows bent. Gonna do push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. And curl your toes, lift yourself up into down dog. Give yourself a few breaths in down dog here. Again, keep on breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. Keep the right leg back. Step forward in between your hands. Come to Vajrasana 1. Turn your left hip into about 40 or 45 degrees. Coming up. Keep your right knee bent. Shoulders down. Let's come to that twist. So bring your fingers parallel, your palm, your hands parallel to the mat, and swing the right hand back. And stay here for a few minutes. And then bring both hands down. Let's step back for another chaturanga. Up dog. And down dog. Keep the left leg back. Step forward between your hands. Turn your right heel in again to 40 degrees. Keep the left knee over the left ankles and breathe a few breaths. Try to square your hips as much as you can. Bring your left hip back, right hip forward. Let's come to the warrior twist. And then take a breath, inhale, exhale, twisting to the side way. And then bring your both hands down, step back, come to chaturanga, inhale to plank, exhale down to chaturanga, inhale up dog, exhale down dog. A few breaths here. Now look forward, you can walk or hop up, bring your feet to your hands, inhale, flat back, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Back into prayer position. This time, let you cross your right leg over to your behind your left. Okay. Inhale, raise your hands. Exhale, forward fold. Stretching that hamstring deeper the stretch. Give yourself a couple breaths here. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold down. One more time. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold down. Palms down. I'll let you lift your right leg, step back. Come into the runner's lunge. Sweep your fingers back. Holding it here for a few breaths. Drop the right hand down, raise the left hand up. Lift through your chest. Now from here, we're going to step your left foot back, come into side plank. Let's pivot your right heel first. And taking your time, step the left leg back, come to the side plank. We're going to pulse your hips for 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Back into down dog. Let's come to a flow. Inhale to plank. Check your alignment on your wrists below your shoulders. Exhale, down to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Look forward. You can walk or step up. Bring your feet to your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, rise up. Hands back in prayer position. This time, cross the left leg, step behind your right. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, fall forward. Slowly bring your hands towards the mat. Give yourself a few breaths here. Then inhale, straight back. Exhale, fold down. One more time. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, fold down. Get your palms down. You can bend your knees. This time, kick your left leg back. Come into your heels. Lift your heels up, come into your toes, and slowly check if your right knee over your ankle. Come to runner's lunge. Swing your fingers back. And now this time, drop the left hand down inside of your right foot, raising your right hand up. Look at your right thumb. Now pivot, we're going to come to side plank again. Pivot your left heel to the left side and slowly step back. Come into the side plank and pulsing your hips. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping the right hand down and back into down dog. Again, let's come into a flow. Inhale to plank. Exhale down to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Look forward. Hop or step up. Bring your feet to your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, rise up. Hands back in prayer position. Come to Utkatasana chair pose. Big toes touch and knees coming together. Heels apart and bend your knees. If you look down so you can see your toes. Wiggle your toes a bit if you can. And stay, press your navel in. Scoop the tailbone in a little bit and breathe a few breaths. And now raise your right heel to your right glute. Holding it here. 4, 3 breaths. And drop the right foot down. Let's work on the other side. Lift your left glute, heel to your left glute. Dropping it down. And stay here for another 2 more breaths. Come into forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Give yourself 1 more breath here, stretching the other hamstring. And when you're ready, hop or step back, stay in plank pose. And this time I'd like you to lift your right foot off the mat a little bit. You can rest your right toes onto your left heel or lift it up. For 5, come into plank. 3-legged plank. 3, 2, and 1, down to chaturanga. Up dog. And down dog. And then step the right foot forward. Come to Vajrasana 2, warrior 2. Swing the left hand up. And right hand forward. Backward should be 90 degrees. Again, look at your right fingers for a few breaths. Then this time, let's drop your right hand down inside of your right foot. And lift the left hand up. You can stay here, or you can come to a bind, you wish. bind, come to a bind. Try to bring your right shoulder close to your right knee as much as you can. Beautiful, release your pose. And this time, bring both hands down. Let's adjust in your back foot. Let's bring your right hand, right shoulder inside right knee, right hand. Let's bring it outside your right foot. You can bring the left heel up or dropping it down a little bit as you wish. And swing your both hands out to the side. And dropping both hands down and step back into plank pose, then down to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Kick the left leg back, step forward, come into warrior 2 position on this side. Pivot your right hip to 90 degrees. Again, this is heel to heel or heel to lower arch alignment. Roll this left knee out into the second or third toes. And then you can bring the left palm down inside of your left foot. Raise the right hand up. You can stay here, or you wish, come into a bind. Then breathe a few breaths. Let's release your pose. And again, you can adjust the right heel a bit, and then swing the left hand out. Prepare from that, I call the airplane mode. You can stay where you are, the right heel down or up, and then swing both hands up. Again, try to bring the chest points towards the mat. Again, bring the tailbone point back, the crown point to the front. One more breath. Bring both hands down. And this time, step back into down dog. You can come to a flow, inhale to plank, down to chaturanga, up dog, and then down dog. So just checking if we're still online. Give yourself a few breaths here in down dog. Now let's look forward, hop or step up, bring your feet to your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, rise up. Hands back in prayer position. Come back to chair pose. Toes touch. Bring your heels apart if you wish. If it's easy for you, or you can bring heels together. And then push your knees behind the toes. Breathe a few breaths. Let's come into that twist. So hands into prayer position. Inhale first, exhale, twisting to the right. Bring your left elbow, start placing outside your right knee. Try to keep the right knee in line with your left knee. And then hands in prayer position, and breathe. And back into the center. Let's do the other side. Inhale first and exhale, twisting to the left. Right elbow hook outside your left knee. And then inhale and exhale, lift the chest up. And come into the center and come into forward fold Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Fold down. Again, you can hop or step back. Let's come into dolphin plank. Drop the right elbow down and drop the left elbow down. You can stay still. For those who wish to take to a notch up, you can just step the right foot back out, left foot out, or bring them in. So you're not staying still, you're doing plank, but you're moving your feet. Or you wish to stay still, It's yogi's choice. Few more breaths. Press your navel tight. One more breath. Let's drop your knees down. Come into Balasana pose. You can come to passive Balasana, so bring your forehead down. Give yourself just a couple breaths. Reach your hands forward. And then come back into down dog. Let's do another flow. Inhale to plank. Down to chaturanga. Up dog. And down dog. Two breaths. And step the right foot forward. Drop the left knee down, uncurl your toes, shift your hips back, and stretching. Just a few more breaths here, stretching it. Try to contact your right toes to the mat. Bring your chest forward. One more breath. Walk your hands towards your right foot, and then shift forward. If you can, try to maintain your knee behind your toes. Deepen that stretch like half split. One more breath. Let's walk the right foot outside of your right hand. Let's come to the dragon pose. So your toes bit out a bit and your heels in. Breathe for a few breaths. Deepen that stretch, very good for hips. One more breath. Let's come into your palms. You can come into the twisted dragon. So placing your right hand to the knee, and let's lift that knee out to the side, lift your inner arch off the mat, and twisting and look it back. And breathe a few breaths. And for those from here, let's lift your hips up high, and raising your right hand to the sky. And breathe a few breaths. And drop the right hand back and step back into down dog. Let's come into flow. Inhale to plank, down to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Just breathe for a couple breaths. And now let's step walk both legs to the forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Hands back in prayer position. Let's do another flow. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, forward, fold. Half lift, fold. Chaturanga, up dog, and down dog. Very good, and kick your left leg back, step forward into your hand, let's drop your right knee down. Again, keep uncurl your toes, shift your hips back, and straighten up your left leg. Again, maintain your left toes down to the mat, and stay for a few breaths. And now walk your hands towards your left toes, shift your hips forward. Let's stretching out and come into that half split. Bring your both hands inside your left foot and walk the left foot further out a little bit. Let's come into the dragon pose. Drop the elbows down towards the mat. And for those with extremely tight hips, you can just come into your palms. And breathe for a few breaths. Very good. And let's come into your palms. Let's come to a twisted dragon. So place your right palm down Bring the left palm onto your knee, lift the inner arch up, and twist and look back. This time, let's lifting your hips off the mat and stretching further. Keep on looking back. Drop both hands down and step back into down dog. Let's come into a flow. Inhale to plank, down to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. One more last pose, you're going to come to yin. So let's come to wild thing. And kick your right leg back up. And let's open up your right hip, bend the knee, look under your left shoulder. And then for those who are able to do wild thing, and slowly keep the left leg straight, and just slowly adjusting the heel, bring the right heel right foot to the mat, lifting the left hip up, wild thing. And coming back into down dog. Let's do another flow. Inhale to plank, down to chaturanga, up dog, and down dog. Let's kick the left leg back. And eventually open up the hip. Look under your right shoulder. Pressing your right heel down. Now get ready to flip your dog. So just pivot your right heel towards the right a bit, and then bring the left foot down and raising your hips up. Then coming back into down dog. Let's do our last flow here. So inhale to plank. Down to chaturanga, up dog, and down dog. 2 breaths here, shoulders away from your ears. If you can, press your heels down, press your navel in. Very good, let's walk your feet to your hands, tiptoesing it to your fingers. And let's come to flat back, give yourself a breath, 1 full breath. And then fold all the way down, 1 full breath. And then from here, bring your feet towards each other, so your toes touch, your heels touch. You're going to slowly come into squat down. So if you can, just hug your knees, your feet to the mat. Some with challenge, you can lift your heels up. If you have a towel, you can roll your towel place on top of your heel if it helps you. Stay here for a few breaths. Just a few more breaths. You're going to come to the yin part, stretching it out. Stretching your Achilles here. So the yin more of a passive stretch. Or you can call it, you're going to stress your joints. So we work on your connective tissues. Just keep your eyes closed. Anytime you find it's too much, you can come out the pose. 1 more breath. And you can sit down to the mat, go ahead without using your hands. So basically using your core, just sit down. It's a good challenge. Let's try one more thing, fun. So you can see if you can sit up without using your hand. It's a bit challenge. You can use 1 hand like this, using your core, or 2 hands if it's more challenge. So if you rock back and forth like this, you want to use it working your core. Okay? Just a few more breaths. Very good. Let's again sit out to the mat. And let's straighten out your legs. Let's wiggle your, shaking your knees more like it. And then wiggle your feet. And circle your ankles. Circling it. So I'd like you to, starting with coming to staff pose. Dandasana. So bring your sit bones down to the mat. Relax your shoulders. And I'd like you to pushing your lower back forward, lift, straighten your spine, press your navel in, lifting your navel up, in and up. Relax your shoulders. Let's strengthen those lower back muscles. If you find it's too much, you can place your palms down, shoulders down, or palms into your thigh. Pressing, you'll keep your legs active. This time I'll let you bring your heels together, bring your feet, your toes up front. And then reach forward and grabbing your feet. It's okay, stay here, relax. You can grab it inside or outside, wherever you wish. And breathe, or just bring your hands down and breathe. Can we stay here a little bit longer than the traditional hatha class? Focus on your breath. If you find your body's open a bit more, your spine's a bit loosening up, so take a breath in here. Then exhale a little bit more. Again, know your body, work with your body. You've been practicing every day during this week, and take this moment to do this stretch. Your body needs to take a break a bit. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Very good. Let's coming up. Bring your feet together, and then just bend your knees and hug your knees into your body. Let's come to windshield wiper and bring your feet apart. You can just swing side to side. And when you do windshield wiper, I like to bring your knees down. Some of you just try to do so fast. Just bring your knees down and lift the top up, stretching your lower back a bit. And then do the other side. Swing the knees to the other side. And lift up a bit. Feel your lower back stretching. 1 more time on each side. Very good. Let's bring your soles coming together. And keep a space. So create a diamond shape between your feet and your body. Your heels and your body. Again, this time, let you bring your heels in, your toes out. Do the same thing. Just notice different stretch. You're going to feel your lower back stretching as well, and your inner thigh, and just breathe here. Again, try. This is Ying's more of a passive stretch. So try not to squeeze your muscles and then just let go. Relax. Learning to let go. Try not to control everything. Allow the body to be in its position. So you are practicing being in the pose, so not trying to be the pose. That's 2 different things. Wherever you are at, honoring it, accepting it. Maintain that steady breath. In through your nose and out through your nose. And we're not staying traditionally longer, usually 3 minutes. We're staying less than 3 minutes. And for those who find that the body's loosening up again, inhale first and exhale a little bit deeper. Again, know your body staying behind the mass. Two more breaths. Just taking your time coming out of the pose, slowly honoring your body, trying not to rush up. Using your hands and slowly bring your knees come towards each other. Let's hug your knees in. Let's straighten your legs. Let's wiggle your feet. Really good to release the legs, the thighs muscles. So we're going to come into twisting pose. It's very good for strengthening, actually toning your abdomen, digestive system. So let's start with keep your right leg straight. Step the left foot outside of your right. For those who have this challenge today, you can just twisting, bring your left hand behind you, keep your spine straight. I know some of you tend to lean back because you want to get deeper, but if you have extreme tight hips, that's okay. So stack your shoulders on top of your hips, right elbow outside your right knee, and then twist back. You can come to a stop hand sign. That's for step one. And for those who have more better hips opening, you can bend the right knee. Bring the right heel outside your hip. So maintain both sit bones onto the mat. Place the left foot down. Again, we're twisting. And just breathe. So the right knee and the left knee, the right elbow pushing towards each other. Press your navel in, inhale. Then exhale, deepen that twist. And for those who like to bind, go ahead and bind. You want to take to the next. So you want to bind, make sure your right elbow outside the knee and just bring it through. And left hand behind you. If you wish to bind. Lengthen that spine. I want you to stay where you are. Instead, you look over your left shoulder. Let's look over to your right shoulder. We're almost there. You can keep the key spine straight rather than round your spine, lifting it up. Relax your shoulders. Make sure the left tailbone, sit bones down onto the mat. 3 more breaths. And very good, slow release your pose. Bring your hands back. And then just straighten your legs. Let's shake your legs. Release. And then wiggle your feet a bit. Let's come to windshield wiper and just releasing tension you have in your back, low back, swing side, just side a couple times. Very good. And now let's keep your left leg straight. Start with step 1 and step the right foot outside the left thigh. For those who wish to be in this position, go ahead. For those who wish not, bend your left knee and bring the left heel outside of your right thigh. Again, the key is that both sit bones are onto the mat. Try not to lift it up. It's okay if your leg is like this, wherever you are at, or if this is all you can do, that's okay as well. So plant the right foot down, right hand behind you. Inhale, lengthen. You can raise the left hand up, exhale, twisting. Bring your left elbow outside your right knee. Lift back. And keep the spine straight. Look over your right shoulder. Inhale, allow your belly to expand. You exhale, pressing back in. For those who wish to bind, go ahead and bind. Few more breaths. Then look over to the left shoulder. Try to keep your spine straight and steady breath. Slowing down your breathing. Just close your eyes. Bring yourself to your inner self. Feeling the body right now. Notice how you feel. Few more breaths. And very good, slow release your pose, straight out your legs. Let's shake your knees a bit. Wiggle your feet. Then come to windshield wiper. Very good. And then you can lie down, lay down to the mat. And just bend your knees, swing side to side a bit. If you find your shoulders a bit tight, you can just move up and down, wiggling it. Sway side to side. Let's come into that dead bug pose. So raise your feet up, fingers up, but shaking it. Shake your hands, shake your legs, your arms, shaking it. And now let's stay still for 5 breaths. Just let go. Surrender to this moment. When you're ready, just drop your hands down and then drop your legs down. Again, try to keep your feet about mats with distance apart, a little bit wider. Have your palms facing up and just close your eyes and let go. Take this moment here, just have a quickly scan your body. Notice how you feel, practicing turning to the heart center, learn how to feel. Be in this moment, enjoy this moment at the same time. Learn how to be fully present, mind, body, and spirit together. I'm going to keep you stay in this position. I'm going to close the practice. And maintain that steady breath. I'd like to thank everyone for joining me today or later on. Or the video will be on about 24 hours. And I wish you all have a beautiful, fantastic time at home. I know some of us are beginning to get some restless, and just learn how to take this moment, learn how to really go inward. Just learn about yourself, relearn about who you really are and why you're here. And just learn how to enjoy rather than just sitting here and wondering what's going on. Sometimes we have to accept how things are and do what we can do to maintain the positive thinking. Again, I wish to have a beautiful day, a beautiful time at home. Namaste.